Hey everyone, welcome to episode 12 of the Brew Review Crew. I'm Ron.
And I'm Corey.
And I am blending into my walls because I am repping Ohio State today.
Guys, today we are reviewing Bretteur by Bell's. When we were at Bell's, Clay told us before we left we had to buy a couple things, and one of those things was a bottle of Bretteur. So we followed his lead, we got one, and this is the first time we had a chance to open it, sit down, and enjoy this beer.
Glub, 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 glub. Alright guys, well you know only good beers come with corks, so this one is sure to be great, so...
And only good beers are hard to open, and if he shows any part of my struggle footage, this is the hardest beer I've ever opened by hand without just popping the cork off.
Struggle City.
The struggle's real, let me tell you that much. But let's take a look at this beer and see how it looks.
Well, it is cloudy as all get out.
Yeah, I mean, it is almost to the point of opaque, but not black, you know what I mean? So
yeah, I mean, really, it's well carbonated. The bubbles are flying to the top, and it's got a nice little head on it. But yeah, as far as clarity, completely opaque. Yeah, why don't we go ahead and read you the description of the Bretteur from Bell's.
I suppose when naming this wild and funky ale, it was serendipitous that combining a Bretteur and Brett gave us Bretteur, the French word for swashbuckler.
Well, swashbucklers we are. Let's take a smell of Le Bretteur.
Smells really bright, citrusy. I mean,
a very classic sour smell.
Yeah, very classic. Got that nice lactic bite to it. I mean, very Brettanomyces type. If you've never had any beer with Brettanomyces in it, it is sour, it's tart,
yeah,
it's
very
dry.
Tart. Yeah.
I mean, and this smells like all of those things.
Yeah, it actually smells really, really good. If you're into sours, this thing smells delicious. Yeah. So, without further ado, let's take a taste of Le Bretteur.
There we go. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, that's nice. It's very, it is very, white wine-like. It's light, it's crisp. It's not very sour.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had more sour beers.
For sure, yeah.
And it does have a little, almost oaky, woody type note to it, too.
The smell makes it seem like it's going to be just this sour.
Yeah, just like a big bomb of sour.
But actually, when you taste it, right off the tongue, you get that sour bite on your tongue. But the actual flavor, while it's a little sour, he's right. It's actually not as sour as you would expect it to be. There is definitely a dry, oaky flavor to it.
Yeah. Sometimes beer gets oxygenated, it gets a little bit of wet cardboard type taste to it. I wouldn't quite go that far, but a little bit. I mean, the aftertaste has got that little bit of wet cardboard type.
Yeah, there is definitely a cardboard flavor to it. You're right.
Yeah, but it's a pretty refreshing beer. I could see myself just loving this on a hot summer day, laying by the pool, drinking one of these. It'd be perfect.
Yeah, I mean, some sours go extreme, whoa, pucker, warhead type candy pucker in your face. But this one is. I think this would be great for somebody who's just getting into sours. Someone who wants to kind of check out that style but isn't ready for just a complete pucker face.
Right.
This is sour without being over the top. And what's interesting about this beer is it actually won the Festival of the Wood and Barrel Aged Beers.
Right.
What's your final verdict on Le Bretteur?
Le Bretteur. Well, it was a $20 beer. It was highly regarded, highly recommended. But for me, it's just not hitting home. I mean, when I go for a sour, I love a huge Brett bite. I love really sour, almost warhead, like you said.
Yeah.
If you have seen our review for Tarted Darkness, I mean, that thing was just pucker sour, and I love that. So this isn't quite there. I feel like this is more my C range. I don't like the little cardboard aftertaste I got there.
Sure.
A little oxidation probably. But also, I just feel like it's a little bland. A little light.
I'm going to go a little bit higher than Corey. I like it. I think it's like a B, like a 83B.
Okay.
I agree. When you're going to get a sour, me personally, I like that real hard sour bite to it. I mean, if you're going to do a sour, why not just go for it? I think this beer will be great for somebody who's just getting into sours.
Yeah.
I like the flavor. It's just not quite as full as I want. It's
right.
I won't say one dimension because there's a couple of different things happening, but you're right. You do get a cardboard taste to it, and I think that it just could have gone that extra step. If you get a chance to try it, you might as well because it's a special beer for Bell's. and a limited release, so give it a go. But for $20, might be a little bit, overpriced.
Steep, yeah.
Yeah, so.
All right, guys. Well, this has been the 12th episode of the Brew Review Crew. Thanks again for watching. You can find us all over the web. We'll have links underneath our video. But thanks again for checking us out. Remember, we're the Brew Review Crew.
We'll review
A brew for you.
Cheers.
Cheers. O-H-O!
Hey guys, if you like that review, then click on the video below to check out our previous episode. Looking for reviews of your favorite styles? Click on our logo for more. And don't forget to keep up to date with us by liking us on Facebook, Twitter, and subscribing to us on YouTube.
Try not to kill you with Godzilla-like strength and weaknesses.
Thank you for keeping in mind.
I'm done. This is what you have to do.
Such a man. You were gonna pop it?
Bring it to this. I'm popping it.
No!
I can't do it.
Just pull out!
You just pull it out. Okay.
Pull it out! Just pull the cork out. Why won't you pull this cork out?
It won't work. It won't. It won't. Fucking cork ever. I'm just popping.
No, don't pop it. Just pull the cork out.
Trying. You don't understand.
We can't have any of this. This is all unusable.
No, it's all great. It's so great.
This is all unusable.
I've never had this much trouble before. Keep going. I got it.
There it is.
Christ.